What's going on, everyone? The Arcanite Fields event is a brand new event which Spacetime Studios released last Thursday. Basically, as you can read here on the news board together with me, basically the idea behind this event is to party up with your guildies or friends, farm as much of these materials as you possibly can, and then turn those materials into guild furniture or even a brand new guild hall. Most of you people know that I am not really interested in furniture, but what I am interested in is something massive. Basically, and this is confirmed by people on the forums and people in game, basically you can actually loot the level 71 Arcane belt and artifact from this mob. Unfortunately, this probably means that the Shadow artifact, which we are trying to loot for our Operation Margard video series, I think that price has gone down by a lot. We can check that in just a moment, but basically, with a bit of luck, you can loot the 71 belt or Arcane artifact from this dungeon. Massive, if you ask me. I can't remember the last time where we had the opportunity to loot both the belt and artifact from a regular boss fight. But that doesn't matter because this is the time to get it. This is a 2-week event, guys. I have played it like one day after they launched the event, but I didn't bother on recording. Unfortunately, the price of energy at that time was ridiculously high, so I am very scared that now it's the same situation and the energy once again is going to cost us a lot of gold, which means that we can only do 3 runs. Yeah, as you can see, I am not going to pay 61k for an energy kit, although there is the chance to drop that arcane item. I think that this is a bit too pricey, and this will make us end up without any gold and without any profit. So I am not going to spend gold on energy kits, but I am going to do 3 runs, guys. And another thing which I wanted to show you people, because you know that I am also no fan of vanities, but I must admit, this time for this event the vanities actually look quite nice. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to the vendor. He should be standing here, I think. Seems like my browser is a bit laggy, and my ping is way up there. Bit scary. So let's see. Where is the vendor? He should be here. Ah, here we go. So this is basically the recipe which you need to craft your new colossal guild hall. From what I read on the forum, it actually takes a lot of gold in order to craft everything, but that's something for the guild master to worry about. I mean, I'm not going to bother with this. Then there's also the recipe for an Arcanite guild throne for your guild hall basically. Then a recipe for your house, a throne of swords. It costs 1.5k of these Varden Valley tokens. This actually is doable, guys, but you need to farm some free energy essences from the tombs, because spending gold on energy kits is actually going to ruin you. So I advise you to just farm the energy, craft them into kits, and then spend them all, and yeah, basically grind the tokens which you need to buy the item which you want. It is perfectly doable to buy everything which this vendor is offering, as long as you really want it. This is an Arcanite guild vault. I don't know what this is. Doesn't really matter. This also doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is all furniture, guys. I mean, we don't really care about furniture. One thing which I wanted to show you guys is this. I mean, I like the color combination. I mean, it does look a bit goofy, that big helmet and then those weird boots, but I like the combination of colors, especially when you combine it with this. See, if you have these two together, that would actually look quite amazing. So yeah, shout out to the team. Credit where credit is due. I think that this actually looks quite decent. And from as far as I know, is this a recolor? You guys know better than I do, but I don't know whether this is a recolor of something else, but I like the combination of colors, so I decided that it deserved the mention because of the ugly older vanities which we had in the past. Basically, there are also recipes to... What is this? Yeah, I'm not going to buy it. You can craft special Arcanite pets, guys, and they then will give you the opportunity to have better chances in getting Arcanite materials when you are doing the dungeon itself. So then the Pulleys resource crate, this probably has all the ingredients which you need to craft your furniture and your guild also. Yeah. Now, is there a way to make money with this event? It actually depends, guys. If you are a team player, you should be giving or donating all of your ingredients or all of your materials to your guild master, or I don't really know how that it works, but you could donate it to your guild so you can craft the guild hall. If you are more of a solo player, you could also sell the ingredients off. Now, I don't really know whether the ingredients or the materials, these aren't ingredients, they are materials. I don't really know whether these materials are expensive or not, but like, we could have a look, right? If I can find them, that is, here we go. So I have tons of, as you can see, raw wood, and here I have a bit of raw Arcanite. So let's check on the price of both wood and Arcanite and then start the runs. Arcanite, for example, here we go. Yeah. See, one of these Arcanites costs you, let's take an average, it's 3k. So if I would sell off my 12 Arcanite thingies here, I would actually make 36k. About 36k. I mean, there's the auction fee, there's the prices which are in between 2.8 and 3.1, for example, but you know what I mean, right? If I would sell off the wood, I think wood is the cheapest material, as I had a bunch of it. Wood, you can actually also sell off your wood if you sell them off like per 10, for example. You could sell them 10 for 2k. Just giving you examples on how to make gold here, guys. I mean, if you are spending money on your energy, I highly doubt that you're making a profit. But if you farm the essences, craft them into energy kits, and then use those energy kits to farm the materials, you can make a profit. I mean, profit will not be as huge as it was during the Pirate Booty event, but that was a very exclusive event, and we shouldn't compare it basically with this new event. But I actually do like the direction which this event is headed into. I will like it even more if we would get lucky and, for example, do an arcane item. But yeah, let's see, guys. Let's hop into the dungeon, that is, and then have a go. Here we go. I'm a bit confused because it still seems like my browser is very, very laggy at the moment. So we are going to do this. There you go. Yeah, let's head off to the dungeon itself. So basically, from what I read on the forums, is you need to harvest about 90% of the materials here in order to have the boss. That's the one who gives us the opportunity to loot an arcane item, to make him spawn. So this actually takes a bit of time doing these runs, and it gets that's the only, not negative, but the only, like, how should I say this in a positive way, like it might get repetitive fast. Let's just keep it at that. Unless you are doing this in autopilot, you are watching a show or so, or listening to a podcast or something while doing this, then maybe you won't pay attention to the fact that it's the same thing over and over again. But otherwise, you'll probably end up getting bored very fast, unless you are at your first boss fight and you actually manage to pull it off and loot like an arcane belt or like the new Arcane 71 artifact. Imagine, guys. Meanwhile, while that we are standing here, let's have a look at the price of the Shadow Mireguard artifact. I am very scared that it's not going to be worth it finishing the Mireguard challenge. We should do it like this. There you go, and then this. Yeah, okay. Shadow is what we need. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I wish I had the funds. I would snap by it immediately. How long has this been in here? That's a bit sad for the Operation Mireguard challenge, guys, because as you can see here, prices of these items are so low that it's not worth spending the time anymore. That's a pity. This said, I'm very happy to see that these items, these arcane items, are actually dropping, because otherwise the price of these artifacts like the Mireguard artifacts wouldn't be this low, so I am pleasantly amused. Is that how you say it? I'm surprised in a good way, let's say it like that. So meanwhile we are waiting for the good buddy, I don't know the name of the boss, but we want him to spawn. From what I read on the forums, he's actually capable of killing us. Myself, I got lucky in those 3 runs, which I already did, I think. Because he didn't manage to kill me. It's the exact opposite. We destroyed him in like 10 seconds or so. This set I'll probably die now because it sounds like I am bragging, which it isn't my intention, but there's always that chance that he magically one-hits me, right? Okay, so what is this, the stuff on the ground here? Those are the materials basically, guys. At the end, when you farmed or harvested all of these materials, you'll also get a bonus in terms of extra event tokens, event currency, because you cleared the entire map. I'm here from New Zealand. Any others? New Zealand, those are the Kiwis, that's how you call them. Pretty cool to see someone from New Zealand, as that is the complete opposite. That's the other side of the world, basically. Okay, so nice. Zulong. Is Zulong in here? What's that? Zulong. Denmark, that's closer. That's like 1.2k kilometers. Yeah, I don't know how much that is in miles, but yeah, it's about 7 or 8 hours of driving. Then you are in Denmark. Alright, so the boss is going to spawn any moment. I'm sure about it. I'm going to harvest the material for the fun of it, if my guy wants it, that is. That's retarded. I said it, dude. I said I wouldn't use that word anymore. Okay. 9.5 million for the shadow artifact. Damn it. This is taking a bit too long in order to keep it fun, I think. Thing with events like this is it isn't really a challenge, right? I mean, it's just an endurance battle, basically. Like, it doesn't require skill. Well, actually it does require skill, because if you want that guild tile, you need to keep your guildies motivated to keep on farming energy, to keep on farming the event, and that's actually requires skill and dedication. Personally, I'm going to finish these 3 runs and then I'm going to sign off again. I like the event, but I don't think that I'm going to loot any arcane item because of the fact that I only did a few runs. I think that this is Zulong. I do like that how do you call that visual effect which he has. It's a bit exaggerated, but as this is a very expensive pet, I think that this is allowed. This should be possible. Where is that boss? We are at 13 minutes already, so I'm actually going to wrap it up after this run. I promised that I would keep the videos a bit shorter. People don't tend to watch the entire... the boss dead already. That's weird, I didn't see him. Okay. Nice. Otherwise I'd do another run. But then pause it in between. I'm really trying to keep it around 15 minutes, maximum 20. That already is way too long. Come on. Is that boss coming or not? Ding 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 ding. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, this is taking forever. But you actually need to farm the materials. Here he is. I don't think that it helps if you kill the gnomes. I'm not sure actually. See, as you can see, we're doing a lot of damage. It would suck to die. Don't get me wrong, but I do think that we pull it off. There you go. I see rerolls all over the place. I got 15 of these veils. That's an amazing amount. Thank you very, very much. Where is the reroll? What did that reroll guy get? Alrighty then. That's a bit weird that we can't see his drops. I would have loved to seen them. But I think if it would have been an Arcane, the game would have showed us for sure. Or he would have said something. There you go, guys. That's that. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section what you like about this event, what you don't like about this event. If you are grinding the stuff together to get that guild hall, I wish you best of luck. You guys deserve it. Take care. Be back on Thursday with another, I think, Fields video. 2-week event. So yeah. Take care, guys. Bye bye.